Hi there, Christina from MonkeyPod here showing you around the software a little bit. One of the things that we want to cover in this video is the use of custom attributes to extend the data you can gather in the system. Under Relationships, under Track and Organize, you see custom attributes. MonkeyPod comes out of the box with several fields that you can put data into. Things such as first name, last name, address, and donations are things that almost every nonprofit tracks. However, maybe your organization has some things that are very specific to you. So for instance, maybe in here you want to track a volunteer's area of expertise specific to your organization's needs. In order to do this, you can create a custom attribute. There are two main areas that you need to worry about when creating a custom attribute. The first is the attribute definition, and the second is a role-based attribute set. What you're doing when you specify an attribute in attribute definition is actually modifying your organization's database. So in here, if I want to select a name for something, maybe another expertise, I would just select the name. One of the things to be aware of is that attribute names are not editable. So choose your name wisely when creating it. So for instance, if I put in expertise here, and then I decide that I want to rename it areas of expertise, I would not be able to do that. I would have to go in after the attribute is created and completely delete the attribute and recreate it. Keep in mind this will delete all of the data that is stored in that attribute. So make sure that you are thoughtful and thorough and intentional with your names for your attributes. From here, you will select the data type. Our data type selections are text, integer, true, false, text multiple, image, and file. Image and file will provide uploads for us to put that information. Text gives us short, long, radio buttons, select list, date, and email. Integer gives us numbers. True false is a true false checkbox. And text multiple gives us options that allow us to check multiple options. The difference between text and text multiple is that text multiple allows you to select multiple options. So for instance, here in my areas of expertise, I can have a relationship that has accounting, data management, and event management. Versus if I had just a regular text field, for instance, this one right here, I can only select one of these. If you have questions about that, please let us know at support@monkeypod.io or by attending a Welcome Wednesday. An attribute can also be marked sensitive. Keep in mind that sensitive means that there are permission barriers to this field. So for instance, if area of expertise was marked sensitive, only the accounts and the users that have the ability to view sensitive data would be able to see that attribute. Now that we've looked at our attributes and we've really gotten to know how attribute definitions work, it's time to add them to our actual relationship. Let's go ahead and take a look at what this is going to look like first. If we go to Relationships and we search for someone named Abe, we can see where the role-based custom attribute set is going to show up. Right here, Donor Preferences is a custom attribute set. Donor Relationship Owner, Program Interests, Communication Preferences, have you donated to a similar organization, and annual amount donated to a similar organization are all custom attributes. Let's go ahead and take a look. If we scroll down our list, we're going to see, have you donated to a similar organization listed as our custom attributes. One of the reasons that we created custom attribute sets is because not all of these custom attributes are going to apply to everyone in every role. Custom attribute sets let you segment and define who you want those custom attributes to show up for. You'll see here we have a couple of attribute sets. We have board member management that's going to show up for anybody with a role of board member, and will include the attributes board committees, areas of expertise, picture, completed DEI training, board member notes, and board member service to other nonprofits. If we would like to add something else, we can go ahead and click on the edit button to edit our attributes. This will show us all of the applicable roles as well as all of the included attributes. If we would like to add in first responder yes for our board, we can go ahead and do that. If we would like this to show up at the top of the set, you can go ahead and grab those 3 lines and move it to the top. This will allow us to specify how we would like our custom attributes to show up. Let's go take a look at what that's going to look like. So from here, I'm going to go to relationships, and I'm going to go to people and organizations. You can also use the keyboard shortcut Alt-R. I would like to see what this looks like for my roles that are board members. Let's go ahead and take a look at Angelo. So in here, we can now see that Angelo has the board member management custom attribute set. And we see here that first responder yes is now listed at the top of this set. Let's go ahead now and let's make Angelo only a board member. What you're going to notice here is that a lot of our relationship cards have now been removed, as well as the custom attribute sets that were tied to memberships, that were tied to roles that are not related to our board member management custom attribute set. That's it for custom attributes. If you have any questions, be sure to let us know at support@monkeypod.io or by visiting a Welcome Wednesday.